You are this person's amazing grace. I was literally just sitting outside under the sun, and I was going through some emails and like just doing some work like that in between recording. And I was, for clients, I've been recording for clients and stuff most of the day. So anyways, I literally am sitting outside under the sun, just enjoying this beautiful spring weather. And then all of a sudden, that's what I got was, you are someone's amazing grace. And you know, like that song, Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound, right? It's a song of, well, it's a gospel song. It's a, you know, for me, it's just a spiritual song. You know what I mean? Amazing Grace is the grace of God. It's the divine sovereign grace. It's the divine sovereign energy. So you give off that divine sovereign loving Venus like energy, man or woman. I'm hearing it's safe to come home now. Okay, so I feel like that's like coming home to self, like feeling safer within your life, your body, your ascension journey, just feeling safe again, or feeling safer than you have, the inner child feeling safe. The more that we embody that energy and that love frequency of self, the more we emanate that love outwardly. I just saw 144. So that's what you guys have been doing. Like who I'm talking to, like that's what you've been doing. You are someone's amazing grace. For some, you know who this person is, and for some, you don't. Okay? There's a lot of new. Okay? New cycle, new timelines, new experiences, new encounters. And that's like a big one, is like the universe is like lining up these like romantic encounters. There's the letter on the bottom of the deck. Communication. Might be easier for someone to write down how they feel. You know, they may be afraid of speaking truth like verbally. It feels like they want to. Okay, so this, I feel like, so this is someone I think that you know, but it could also be someone that you know that like is someone who, you know, maybe you work with or you're around, or, you know, someone that watches you maybe on your social, you know, media pages. Like it's someone who has developed feelings. The feelings have been developing over time. Okay, so I think for most, it's someone that you've already connected to. This is not someone karmic from the past that broke your heart and, you know, was a karmic soulmate. This is not that. This is destiny. This is true north. This is the soul path. Like it's for the highest good for both of you guys to come together, says the universe. You know what I mean? Okay, give me 1 second, you guys, because I realized that I left my water outside and I've been so thirsty. Like, it's just like all the energy and energies that like influx that we're receiving right now. Like, I've been so thirsty, so tired, but also feeling so energized with new energy. And I think you're feeling this, who I'm talking to, or maybe you're about to start feeling this way. And then I think this other person is feeling that too. It's like the darkness lifts in both of your lives, or there's some kind of darkness lifting around both of you guys. Like I'm getting like, well, hold on. Let me go get my water just real quick. Okay. Sorry guys, I'm like, I made my water and then I forgot to bring it in. So it feels like both of you guys have been cycling through a lot of density and a lot of, I keep getting the word depression. So it feels like depressive states, depressive cycles. Like it just feels heavy, right? So that's good because that's a part of ascension. You know, we can't run and hide. It doesn't work like that anymore. We used to be able to kind of run and hide. We used to be able to carpet sweep. Now the vibration on earth is too high for that, you know? And so like if you're awakening, if you're meant to like, right? It feels like both of you guys are in these places of your life where, you know, you're ready for more. You're ready. You can handle it now. Meaning, a true divine union is intense. Okay? It's very high vibrational. There's, you know, just because you come together in physical union, that does not mean that the triggering stops or, you know, everything's just rainbows and butterflies and unicorns for the rest of your life. 555 on the timer, exactly. You guys will still be on your ascension journeys individually, but you will also be on this journey together. Look at that, the bouquet. The bouquet card speaks of reconciliation, openness, expressive, warmth, love, happiness, beauty, creativity. This feels like what I'm receiving is, so Venus has been in retrograde and it's been retrograding in Aries. And so now it's like doing this like retrograde back into Pisces. So in the love department of many of our lives, there's going to be, it's going to be very emotional. You may be feeling very emotional over the last few days as Venus, you know, or you might be feeling emotional right now, or, you know, like crying very easily. It's just a lot of old emotions, more than likely being purged, coming up to the surface to be felt and then released through crying. Crying is the best way, but like, I mean, you could remove like stagnant energy and things like this through breath work, you know, exercise, but crying especially. Yeah, Spirit is being very specific, like feel it to heal it. So this feels like you got to feel it. Okay. That's like a part of it. Like, I think for this other person and especially, okay, because you are their saving grace. So this person already feels you and sees you as this welcoming, loving, safe space, you know? And I think you guys both feel that, you know, for each other. I think for a lot of you guys, like this card says, it's a reconciliation, like where, you know, and this is very common, like where you guys both had work to do. You both had work to do. You know, you both were in like karmic energy still, and you still had lessons to learn, or you had certain things to heal. So you had to go separate ways. Okay. Someone coming in is going to be this is someone being very open, very expressive. Again, like we saw that letter earlier, they may do it like through a letter, or, you know, writing down like, you know, here, can you read this? Like, you know, but I don't know. Now I'm kind of seeing, now I'm kind of getting that like maybe this person has thought of like writing it down, but that they kind of feel like it's cowardly. Like they want to show up fully, and they don't want anything to interfere with, you know, you guys starting something together, or, you know, reconciling, or whatever it is. Okay. You're very intuitive, and like who I'm channeling for, this person knows this about you. They sense it, they know it, or they see it. You know, you may be an intuitive, you know, you may do intuitive readings, or maybe you're, you know, you're just someone that is open about like, you know, being very empathic, intuitive. Yeah, because what I'm getting is like this person felt like, you know, you could see to the soul of them, and that made them very nervous. It made them very scared. Okay. So the more and more that I'm receiving, the more and more this is obviously feeling more like someone that you've connected to in the past. But this could be someone new too, like someone who's just like an admirer. They see you, they watch you, or they work with you, or you guys go to the same gym, or you frequent the same, you know, coffee shop every morning, or, you know, things like that. I'm getting, this is very specific, but I'm getting the owner of a restaurant. So someone could own a restaurant tuning in, or this other person does, or something with that, like chefs, catering, a restaurant, entrepreneur, like that. This could be a passion that I'm picking up on too. Like maybe I'm talking to someone who, you know, like that's a dream where you're just like, I would love to open a restaurant someday, and I would love to, you know, create a menu, and I would love to do this. And you have all these, like, you know, I love that because I'm a big cook. I love cooking, and that's actually something I would love to do too. Capricorn is showing up, major arcana, the devil. I'm seeing 1111 and 111. This is a powerful new beginning, and the reason why this message is coming through as you're their saving, like not their saving grace, you're someone's amazing grace. Because when they're around you, or when they think of you, or they remember you, or they feel you energetically, like I think that's a huge one. I think that you guys are very connected in the spiritual realm. You know what I mean? Like the souls, it's very strong, the connection here. Like you can feel the attraction on a soul level. It's deep, it's strong. Like you can feel the attraction, you can feel the love. If this is someone like that you work with, or someone that like maybe, you know, you might have an idea of who it might be, kind of a thing, and don't like go far too into it in the thoughts, you know what I mean? Like just kind of let it be. But I think if it's someone new, it's kind of someone, it feels like this, like where you're like, I think I know who she's talking about, you know, but I feel like you kind of feel it too. So like an example is if it's someone that you've worked with for, let's say you've worked with them for the last, you know, few years, 5 years or something. The chemistry has been there between you guys, but maybe you guys were, you know, married, or someone was in a relationship, or it was, you know, it feels like there's always been kind of something that kind of kept you guys like apart, but you guys felt that like rush of like chemistry and heat and attraction, like when you're around each other, or something very activating between the two of you guys, okay? This could be like someone who, now I'm getting a personal trainer, so maybe this is like a gym thing where like it's your personal trainer and you guys have kept it professional, and you know, it's never, but you've always felt that with this person, or they felt it with you. Okay, I don't know, but you know, I'm reading for like hundreds of thousands of people. The devil is here. The devil is here. This person, okay, so they've got a one-track mind. This is, I'm seeing like the train tracks. You may hear like, you know, depending on like where you live and stuff, like, but like where I live, I'll hear the train horn off in the distance every now and then, you know, and the train horn for me is significant, and it always happens at very distinct moments where it's in alignment with a massive confirmation synchronicity. And usually the time, like, because I always will look at the clock when I hear it, usually the time is always like 11:11, or, you know, 4:44 or something like that. You know what I mean? And it's always very in alignment. So I'm getting like the train horn can be significant. You know, if you can hear a train near where you live, but it's right on time and it's one track. This person has a one-track mind, and it's you. It's you. Okay, now we have another king. Okay, so I say another king because we have the devil, you know, but with this deck, with Intuit Oracle, like the King of Earth, King of Pentacles. So it could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then we have Cancer, or water energy, King of Water, King of Cups. This is someone who is very deep. They are very deep, but they have never really allowed themselves to open up and be deep with anyone else. They've kept it shallow. They've kept it on the surface. Even if they've been married, even if they've, you know, been engaged, even if they've had serious relationships, it doesn't matter. This person has never truly been themselves with anyone. But when they were around, if this is a past person, when they were around you, 110%, this person was more open than they've ever been with anyone else before. Even if, because they still held back. This person still held back. It wasn't complete transparency. Otherwise, right, things would have been a lot different. But that was a part of the karma. And the devil is here. That's karmic bondage. Okay, and then like, you know, we have words here on these cards, like very disciplined, someone who's goal-oriented, very resourceful, more conservative. They're conservative with their emotions, for sure. For sure. See, and then on the, oh my God, it's the Chariot. It's the Chariot. I'm just talking about the King of Cups, King of Water, but it's actually the Chariot. So you have two major arcanas coming out back to back. And the Chariot speaks of balance and determination and free will and forward movement. And I'm leaving all this behind and I'm moving forward. And what did I just say about the like eye on the prize and the train tracks and that one track mind and focal point? That's this, the Chariot. Okay, there could be some kind of long distance here between some of you guys or travel involved. You know, because I'm getting that, like with a Chariot, I'm getting like a road trip. I want to come see you. Can I see you? You know, even if it's not like a super long distance thing, you know, it's still like, can I come see you? Can I come over? Can I come pick you up? Can we go to dinner? It's like that. It says gentle. You have conservative on both of these cards. That's a big deal. Conservative. Like they're King of Water. Like I'm more conservative with my emotions. I'm conservative with my heart. You know, I'm conservative with my words. I feel like this is someone who doesn't really say much. You know, they do, but they don't. It's like that. Sorry, guys. When the golden hour hits, you know, at this time of, you know, the early evening, like it's such a pain in the butt. I love it, but it's a pain in the butt. So I have to constantly like get up, and then the lighting gets all weird. So like now it's all dark. I don't know. Anyways, I don't want to mess anything up. Hold on. I need to get a brighter ring light, but let's see if this helps a little bit. Oh, a little bit. Okay. So anyways, you guys, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Okay, so, but it says self-protective here on the Chariot and the King of Cups card. Resist change. This is someone who they've been resisting change, but with you, the saving grace, the amazing grace. I keep saying saving grace on accident, but it's a Freudian slip in the way that, like, you know, I think for some of you guys, this is your twin flame, twin soul, right? Because you guys know me, like, if you are new here, I'm Erica. I'm a psychic medium and a high priestess. You know, I'm not just a tarot reader. Like, I am a psychic medium, and a very strong oracle, and a healer and a priestess. And so, you know, anyways, it's, you know, it's not just, that's why I'm channeling so much. And we have Saturn and the moon. You know, Saturn is like the bringer of lessons, right? Okay, like Saturn does not play around, right? It's like, think of like the World card in the tarot, you know, it's like kind of like that, right? So, and then the moon is shadow, right? Subconscious, shadow, you know, divine feminine, things like that. So there's been a lot coming up for this person from their subconscious that has helped them move into more of a healing. Like what I'm getting is like, I think this is for both of you guys, both of you guys over the last like 6 months especially have been very triggered. You've dealt with a lot of initiation tests and triggering. The triggering will happen, you know, situations arise where you get triggered, situations arise where it frustrates you, it's angry, it makes you feel right, like giving up, it's like all these things, but really what it is it's like, just push on through to the other side because you're almost there, right? It's just this. So anyways, I feel like you both have been like at this breaking point. And that's what I meant about like the darker cycles and like, you know, now we're getting the moon, and the moon is deep emotion and it's the shadow and the subconscious, and you know what I mean? So anyways, okay. So I just had to say that, but moving forward. This person has had like a very massive, like accelerated awakening in the way of like, they are seeing through the illusions in a very massive way. And that's why you to this person are the amazing grace, because you are the embodiment of divine sovereign grace, love, compassion, empathy, like all of these things, but you're also strong, okay? Like you're fierce, right? There's the one saying that I love, and it's like you're an iron fist wrapped in a velvet glove. Like you're soft and beautiful and blah, 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 right? Even if you're a man watching, your energy is that, but you are an iron fist. Do you know what I mean? So this person knows this about you. It's what they, look at the bottom of the deck is the dog. And the dog literally speaks of a supportive friend. This could be someone who's, you know, you've had a friendship capacity with, and they're really in love with you. You know, maybe something shifts between you guys. I don't know. But mostly I feel like it's someone that you were in a separation from, because that's the majority of the energy here on my channel, and the people that get guided here, like that's their situation, because that's a part of my soul mission, is channeling these kinds of scenarios and connections, divine connections, and helping people through that. It speaks of a peer. So again, it could be like a coworker, a peer, a faithful companion. The universe is blessing you both. Okay? Like you guys coming together is a blessing. It's meant to happen, even though you both have your free will. No one's, right? No one's forced to do anything, but it's meant to happen. It's loyalty, it's companionship, it's a loyal friend, a supportive friend, a faithful companion. It also has the word soulmate. Healthcare provider, you can work in the healthcare industry, someone dependable, helpful. Okay, I think this is also how this person sees you. It's a knowing, it's a deep inner knowing on a soul level. Like they don't need to know facts about you. They don't need to hear it from other people's mouths. They don't need, you know, it's not like, you know, they're going around trying to get like character references about you. Like, and if they do hear stuff like that about you, if you guys are in these kinds of like situations where you know mutual people or friends or coworkers or, you know, whatever it is, I don't know, right? All they hear is good things, okay? And I'm getting very specifically like your spirit guides are protecting you on many levels in that regard, by the way. Like your spirit guides are making sure that people do not F with you. That people do not try to, you know, cast stones and throw dirt on your reputation, your name, your work, whatever it is, okay? Like you're being very protected by that. So if anyone does try to do that, it comes back on them karmically, like very fast, very bad. You know what I mean? Just a little side note, okay? Bottom of the deck here, last, oh shit. Oh shit, look. The Phoenix. The Phoenix has been coming through so strongly, you guys, the last like 2 weeks. Non-stop. And you know, it's symbolic of the rebirth, and that's literally what we're in. We're in the eclipse portal. We have the second eclipse, the new moon, solar eclipse happening you know, towards the end of this month. I think, was it, I don't know if it's the 27th, 28th, 29th, I don't know. But it's happening towards the end of this month, okay? So just in the next, like, few days, basically. Death and rebirth. This is for both of you guys. This is what I mean. You guys are coming together, and it's like, but see, you have been showing this person, whether it's through the astral realm or literally in the 3D physical realm. This person has been watching you, like, rebirth yourself. They've been watching you rise from the ashes. They see you as this pillar of, like, strength. They see how graceful you are and how you take life and everything thrown at you with grace. And that is why they just know. They just know. A total transformation, a catalytic heart awakening. That's what happened with this other person. They had a catalytic heart awakening. Did I not say that this person went through some kind of very, like, accelerated ascension is what I said. Complete renewal. But it's also resurrection, rebirth, complete renewal of this soul connection here. This person coming in, like, or first of all, it's very different than what, you know, you've experienced before. And if it is this past person, then they're coming in completely, like, they're different. They're different. They are different. And you have to allow them. Hold that space, you guys. Like, just allow them to come in and allow them to show you. Allow them to show you. Right? The Emperor has risen. The Emperor has had a catalytic heart awakening. This person is a boss. This person is a king. We have two kings, and then the Emperor. And then he also in this deck is the King of Fire. So technically we have the three kings and the Emperor. King of Earth, King of Water, King of Fire, and the Emperor. Aries energy. We just came into Aries season. Happy birthday to my beautiful Aries. Within 7 days, the Emperor, because we know the Emperor is fast. He takes action. Mars energy. Mars does not wait, right? During the spring, we just had the spring equinox, didn't we, you guys, here in the Northern Hemisphere? I know it's fall in the Southern, but right here, right now, we are in spring. It is all about new life, rejuvenation, rebirth, green, everything flowing, you know, happiness, blissed out energy, the sun shining, you know, like all these things, right? This is beautiful. This person is a leader. And here's the thing, you guys, what I get is that you're a leader too. But you do it, again, you do it with grace, with divine sovereignty, with love, with balance, with compassion. Like, you're not like some, like, you know, like, people adore you. They love you. You inspire, right? Especially this person. So when they think of you, when they see you, not only is it like, damn, like, this person is amazing. Like, they are amazing grace. Like, when I think of them, it's like heaven, like white doves flying and, you know, angels singing. It's like that, you guys, right? But they're so like you're my equal. Because this is someone right here that's used to looking down at people in life. And I'm not saying this person is like an a-hole. What I'm saying is, I mean, maybe they've had a reputation of that, right? But they're just used to people, like, you know, having agendas. Maybe they make a lot of money, or they're very successful, or they're well off, or, you know, they're just stable. They're, you know what I mean? And I get that, like, gold diggers, like people who are opportunists, people who look at them and they look at their bank account. They see them as, oh, that's someone who, you know, I could be with, and then they would take care of me, and I could quit working, and I could, you know, just be a housewife, or, you know, that's like the vibe I'm getting. This person is used to people like freeloaders, people who are like that. They always end up taking care of people, paying for everything. It's like that. With you, they will do these kinds of things, but they know that you're not that kind of person. That's what I mean. It's safe to come home now. Remember, I heard that? That's what this person is feeling. It's safe to come home now. You are their amazing grace. Let's get a couple tarot cards and a couple messages, and then we will end it, you guys. I love you. I'm hearing it's been a long time coming. It's been a long time coming. Okay. So this has been a long time coming. It's taken time for this person, you know, for you to evolve and ascend and heal in many ways. You know, none of us are at the point of, oh, we're completely healed. It cracks me up when people say that. They'll leave comments, or they'll say things in email, or, you know, like, I don't know, but they're like, yeah, I've been on my, you know, awakening journey for, you know, 5 years now. And, you know, I'm completely, almost completely healed, you know, and it's like they're dead ass serious too. You know what I mean? And I understand that people who are in that energy, they don't even realize that they're wrong. They really think that that's true, you know? So of course I always can see the bigger picture and have compassion, but I'm like, oh my gosh, you know? No. The higher we rise, the deeper we go into the darkness, into the underworld, into the subconscious, into the layers. It's like most of the time, you know, for the first, I'm going to say like the first like 5 years, you know, easily the first 5 years of an awakening, it's surface stuff. Like for me, like I'm already almost 10 years on this, you know, awakening journey. And like, I just started like really diving deep into the subconscious, into the underworld of my past lives and like things like that. Right. So anyways, just to kind of give a perspective. And my point is that it's okay. It doesn't matter. Like this isn't a race. This isn't a competition. This isn't a, you know, one size fits all. So it's okay. Right. And I don't remember why I started saying that, but what I am receiving right now for this message is, you know, whoever is seeing this, whether, you know, you're divine feminine or you're the divine masculine emperor, you've got to stay in your heart right now. You've got to stay centered in your heart, meaning you've got to have faith and trust. Don't get in your head. Don't allow that anxiety or fear or worry to start crippling you in life, or to start lowering your vibration. You know, as empaths, as starseeds, as light workers, etc. Like there are, it's the psychic attacks right now happening, you guys. And you got to use your own discernment. But a lot of the psychic attacks coming through to many right now is in these forms where it's an attack through the mind, or right, where it's like, you know, something coming in and it's like, you know, you can't do that. You know, it fills you with doubt. It fills you with fear. It fills you with, you know, where you dim yourself or you don't believe in yourself, okay? They're intrusive thoughts. It's an intrusive thought coming in the form of a dark attack. But sometimes it really is just you, right? So that's what I mean with discernment. This person, this emperor, has really learned to discern between their mind and their logical brain and their heart and their soul. I just saw 3223, which is another 5-5. You guys, everything's about to change. Things are going to be changing. March, the month of destiny, we're starting to, you know, gear up towards the end of March here, right? And then we move into April, Aries season, the equinox. Like everything is just like kicking off in the most beautiful, profound ways right now, you guys, right? So look at this. Heartbreak and loss. This is 3 of Swords. It's a separation. It's a separation. Sadness, grief, heartbreak, betrayal, like all these things. But, you know, the 3 of Swords, that's what you both have been healing, is your hearts. Okay, this person had severe wounding in their heart as well. From childhood, from parents, from, you know, boyfriends, girlfriends, friendships. Like this person, you know, there was a lot of wounding in the heart. So you triggered the heart wounds within this person that they have been like, you know, but they also trigger stuff for you too. But it's just, it's very simple for me. It's someone who doesn't want to be in separation from you any longer. I just saw 3333. Okay. If you guys want to book a reading with me, or I have a few different types of different readings, you guys, and spiritual services like healing one-on-one sessions, goddess channelings with Isis and Mary Magdalene. I do a 1-hour past life Akashic record reading, which is past life readings, who you've been, etc. Those are incredible, you know, general readings and so much more. So anyways, I don't want to say so much more, but it's all there. Also in September, you guys, we still have spaces available for our Magdalene Codes spiritual retreat in southern France. It is going to be, it's the most beautiful time of year. The weather's going to be gorgeous. We're in the south of France, which is absolutely stunning on its own. Staying in a 5-star hotel, having a personal catered chef, you know, vegan options, meat options, going to hot springs. We have the pool, the spa, going to sacred sites. We will be visiting sacred sites that, you know, a lot of people know about, but the two beloved souls who are high-level initiates in the Magdalene order. Stellar and her beloved husband, John, who is a walk-in soul. He came here to be her divine counterpart, protector, warrior. Stellar is a songstress. Her vocal cords hold the 432 hertz frequency of sacred, like she is a sacred songstress and a high-level initiate, high priestess of the Magdalene and Isis lineage. But she is, you guys, like their teachings, everything is just next level. Like it's nothing I've ever witnessed before. I've been connecting with them for the last few years. We've, developed a soul friendship. We are soul family. We've definitely had past life stuff together. So, so we are doing this retreat together. They've been doing these Magdalene Codes sacred retreats all over the world for about 10 years. So they are professionals with this, which is phenomenal. So I feel very honored and blessed, but we would love to have you there, you guys. Like, not only is it an initiation and a vacation and a beautiful life-changing initiative experience, it's basically initiating you back into the lineage of the rose, the sisters of the rose, etc., brothers of the rose. This is for men and women. Everyone will be certified and come home with certifications of level 1 and level 2 of John and Stellar's holy white flame temple training. I've been wanting to do this white flame temple training with them for like a year, you guys. Like it is incredible. And it's teaching you how to, like, when people are like, I want to know like how to do the work of like being a priestess and a high priest. Like I want to do the work that we did in the quantum field in Atlantis and in Lemuria and in ancient Egypt. And, this is the work. This is it. This is the meat and potatoes of it. In fact, it's so powerful. It's high level quantum healing where you will know all the things, you guys, and you can literally come home and start working one-on-one with clients, with people, start your own business, incorporate it into your already spiritual business or work, and train others as well. So it is a freaking honor and a privilege that they, first of all, offer this, because it's so just next level. But the fact that like they're incorporating it into the retreat and that everyone's going to be certified, like, you guys know me, like I do not blow smoke. Like this is incredible. Plus we will be going, they live in southern France. They relocated there this last year from Ireland. They were divinely guided by Mary and Yeshua to go and to purchase a home and a piece of land there. And then Mary and Yeshua, once they were there, they guided them and they told them that they needed to go find these certain things and places that Mary and Yeshua left for them and guided them to. And they have found these places, and we will be going to these places, okay? Sacred pyramids underground, energy vortexes, like Stargate portals, Stargates, right? Like, it's just insanity, you guys. Like sacred water, from rivers and watering holes and things like that. Like, I cannot wait. My soul and my body and just every part of me has been needing this, and I've been wanting this. And you guys know, if you've been with me, I've been manifesting to do a spiritual retreat with you guys and for you guys for the last couple of years. But I knew that it would all just line up when it was ready. And just like this reading, just like within, during the spring, and just like this rebirth, and just like the chariot, things moving forward, and, happiness and love, and right, it's all the things lining up. And this for me is one of them, and also for you guys. So if you're interested, check out in the comments below, I pinned the link, and then it's like a 17-minute YouTube video where I go deep into who Stellar and John are, their work, more about the trip, how to proceed further, etc. Okay, so it's there. All right, so look at this, the full new beginnings. Yep. And then the high priestess. Look at, as I'm talking about the high priestess and this spiritual retreat and this retreat. And you guys know I was just shuffling and shuffling and shuffling while I was talking and sharing and channeling. The Fool and the universe. It's full circle. Partnerships and alliances. Wow. It's this emperor. It's their spiritual gifts. It's their psychic energy, vision, their third eye, their heart, It's the energy, telepathy, everything. It's a full circle moment for the both of you guys. And it's literal confirmation that both of you guys have completed some kind of massive karma and cycles, and you're both on this new journey. See, she's literally like geared up to go on a journey, an adventure, a hike, right? You guys are both very connected spiritually. And this person is following the voice of their soul and their intuition. It's trusting in what you don't see with your physical eyes. And that's the Fool card too. The Fool is a leap of faith into the unknown. Trusting your intuition. And then that's what the Priestess does. She follows her intuition. That's what this person is doing. And then the universe. The universe itself is bringing this together. The universe is bringing this together. That means that this divine union, that it plays a big role here in balancing things, healing things, anchoring light, like activating things. So the universe itself is helping to align this, okay? I knew it was big. I knew it was big. I told you guys, look. Okay, partnerships and alliances that are coming together, paths that are crossing, okay? So I love you guys. You are their amazing grace, you know? And if you resonate as a High Priestess energy, you're very spiritual, you're tuned in, tapped in, turned on. You know, you work with divination, tarot. You work with the elements, with nature, with herbs. You know, you could have a business like this. You could be a reader. You could be a quantum healer, Reiki, art, you know, master. You know, you could be like a yoga teacher. You could do like somatic workouts and somatic yoga, kundalini, fire. Whatever it is that you do, this person is in love with it. You are their amazing grace because you emanate spiritual grace, because you emanate the true priestess energy. All right, so let's get a message or two and just see, because like I said, for most of you guys, right, and this is someone that you've already, you know, you've connected to. Divine alignment had to happen, you know? See? Exactly. I have wanted to reach out to you for so long. I feel like a fool. And we literally do have the Fool card. And the Devil. This person, they've been battling that devil, you know? Their karmic bondage and the stuff that was keeping them stuck and unhappy and whatever. I don't know, but they knew, you know, that if they would ever want to align with you or be with you, that they would have to break this karmic bondage. I have started, exactly. I have started noticing things like repeated numbers and songs seem to hit me differently. I am connecting in the ways that you do. Exactly. As the Priestess, as the High Priest, the Priestess, with your gifts, right? I told you, awakening, catalytic heart awakening. And here we go. There it is. There it is. I have never felt so connected to someone before. Why can't I stop loving you? Hashtag missing you. Exactly. Because it's a true divine counterpart in union. And that's what I meant about like them feeling this on that spiritual soul and intuitive, like their spiritual gifts, like everything is pointing them to you. Everything is showing them you know, but it's also just like that, like soul attraction, that soul chemistry, soul attraction, feeling that euphoric feeling on a soul level of that love that you guys emanate, that you share, that you are, that this connection is. I didn't even see this card, but it was out, and look at this last one. You will hear from me very soon. I am handling things on my side. Exactly. Exactly. So this is what I've got. I love you guys so much. Drop a comment, you guys. Show me some love. Like, thank you for being here. I freaking love you guys. Let me know how this connects with you. I've been getting a lot of that vibe, and maybe it's because the weather's but I'm getting a lot of like vacation, tropical places, like going somewhere, getting on a getaway. And I mean, we will be going to southern France, and you know, which is, you know, kind of, it's like that Mediterranean still like energy, right? Like, anyways, I can't wait. But what I'm talking about is like that, like it's like a big travel, you know, like a like a destination away from home that's like a passport is needed, or maybe, you know, if you live in the US, it's not a passport. Maybe you're going to, you know, Florida or Key West or, you know, things like that. But what I'm seeing is like you and this person taking a vacation together, like planning a getaway. It happens pretty fast because you guys just can't get enough of each other, but it's an integration to start out your connection in the physical. So it's just like you guys having alone time, being able to integrate, being able to really spend time together, be yourselves together, not having outside noise, people around, you know, friends and family, all that shit. Like, it's just you and them, you know? That's what I get. So anyways, I love you. Have a beautiful day. Mwah. Bye.